Hi guys, welcome back. Let's see, where are we here? Okay. We still got tons of that. Alright. We should be done with all these. Okay, so we're gonna open up a new world. And we should have all these word table stuff done. Well, maybe not. The consequences of Blackwell's lies, a letter written in a fine hand and lightly scented, signed by Josephine. The issue of Tom Rainer has been settled, but
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
It was both. The issue of Tom Rainer has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might have found ourselves in a so awkward position. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters, demanding we make reparations. We must do something. Scribbled beneath, signed by Colin. I'm sorry, did we embarrass the Duchess at the soiree by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and have bested by an ancient darkspawn magister? We need the gold. We needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to, what no one else could have done. Don't forget, we are now allied with the Guardians. If we had no authority to conscript before, we do now. Do we want the Inquisition to survive beyond Corypheus' defeat? We won't always be at war. Why alienate allies when it would take so little to appease them? Let us return what was taken under false pretense, but put these treaties aside. We stepped forward, not back. No apologies. What happened with the Wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaties. Yes. We'll make use of the Grey Warden treaties however we can. We're so close to Corypheus. We'll need everything we can use for this final push, Colin. Perfect. I agree. I mean, we used them. No turning back. Alright. We're going to the Excel planes next. One moment here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Our spies looked into the breakdown of contacts between the capital and the Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Following the event in Hamshral, Vavaril should have received confirmation of withdrawal from the Balatons in the Exile Plains. No such confirmation was received. The last commute from Gaspar's Marsh reported a rash of disturbation. After that, silence. I agree this warrants further investigation. Do we will, and my agents will lend support, Liliana. We can march soldiers into the exiled plains and position scouts in strategic areas. If lines of communications are down, we must prepare for anything. Excuse me. Good God. Investigated the Exiled Plains. We have established an outpost in the Exiled Plains. Scout Harding is en route and awaiting further orders. Venture forth. Let's go. Whoop, whoop.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
This is where the elves made their last stand, isn't it?
Ah, you've studied the Dales. Yes.
I am the
When
Dales
offered
girl.
a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
This rebel group. Tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
What else can you tell me?
Scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
Oh, for the love of God. That's better. Take. There's my potions. Thank you. I don't know why I gotta do that every single time.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Hollow leather. Not if your life depended on it. Probably will find it in my journeys, but I'm not going out to kill Hollow. That's one thing I refuse to do. Okay, Guardians of the Path. The plaque on the statue reads, "Let the eternal flame purify your soul." Okay, you stay over there for just a few more minutes here. I will take that. Thank you. Out of the way. Guardians of the Path, the plaque on the statue reads, "Let the light of Andraste lift your spirits." Let's do this.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
Let's find out.
Oh, I need this. Thank you. Okay. Freeman messages. The Inquisition have arrived. They will take the Dales and say it is the Herald of Andraste's right. There is no such right. These lands should be yours. We cannot allow the Inquisition to gain a foothold. As Orlesian's true defenders, you know what to do. Gordon. And memories of the second Exalted March, the Path of Flame. Remember where Andraste's champions first set foot in the Exalted Plains, called Dashvarn by the elves. Amsharal's dark heart was conquered, but one last challenge came from the elves, who would not submit to the Maker. They gathered upon the plain, our champions answered their call. Marching in the Andraste's light on the path of flame, Lord Beatrice, Aaron's sister Amit, and Sir Banners of Laxleen, called the Silver Helm. Okay, where'd you go? There it is. I'll take you. I'll take you. Thank you. Up you go. Up you go. Great. Torn shit. Dear sir, enclosed is the payment for the last shipment. The Lord greatly enjoyed the fish, prepared exactly as you recommended. How do you do it? Please keep them coming. He has a hankering for trout this week. Burrell.
How can anyone stop these things?
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, Your Worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Olay.
The Civil War is over. Why are you still here?
What? What do you mean it's over? But we need to alert the Marshal, but no one's been able to get into Fort Reverson for weeks.
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those freemen showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the freemen are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
I should be going.
Alright. We're gonna do the ramparts first. Okay. Let's go ahead. Because the ramparts are gonna take forever. Okay.
Of course the dead are crawling out of pits. Why wouldn't they be?
Spirits are being deliberately drawn here.
There may be more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
Come on. Good. Last words to my loved ones. If this letter reaches you, know that I died, and I died well, in the service of a noble Grand Duke. I did not run like others did when the battle grew too much. I did not lose faith in the Maker. I was courageous till the end. Yours always, Julian. Out the way. Okay. Solas, you be a deer. Last words describe a parchment bears a sketch of a woman. Beneath it, a written line. The sight of you is the only thing keeping me strong. Aw. I don't remember that. Let's do
Now,
this.
isn't this better? Getting the burden of that lie off your chest.
And exchanging it for the burden of everyone hating me? Yes, so much better.
Hey, I don't hate you. You and me, we're good. Now that you know who you are, you can stop doubting yourself and start hitting crap again.
Why don't we hit a few bottles first, huh?
I'm sure he's all for that. Yeah. All right. Good enough for now.
Yes, thank you.
I'm missing. Oh, I see. Well, do you mind? Thank you. Memory of the second Exile marches, Dominus, and remember Lord Dominus Aaron, the only one of Andraste's champions to fall? The forces of Exile marches met the elves upon the field. Our numbers far exceeded theirs. The champions, kind and fair, gave the elves a chance for peace, but the elves would not lay down their arms. They slew Lord Dominus in their charge. Make or take him to his side. A father's guidance. Rygard, I'll be gone by the time you get home or get back, heading to Leeds. Join me as soon as you can. I left some supplies in the hollow of the old tree, the one near the ruins. It should be enough to pay someone to take you to the city. Be safe, father.
They did it. I can't believe they retook the ramparts. Maybe if we
I
got
took
word
it.
to the Marshal. But Fort Reverson surrounded by undead and locked down.
What's happened here?
It started when those freemen showed up.
Eh,
Strange lights.
I
Like
didn't mean
blue
that.
fire. It must be magic. But the freemen are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
Goodbye.
I should be going.
Okay. So this is friends. Okay. So I want to go out this way. And I fell.
Looks like you need help.
Looks like you need help.
Done and done.
Hello, my sir.
The dead should stay dead, wouldn't you say, friend?
Seems to be a lot of trouble in these parts.
That's putting it mildly. The war has stopped, but now the dead are walking. Funny, though. I've been watching these undead, and they seem focused on the Shem armies. As if, well, why wouldn't someone want to kill humans, huh? Still, poor fools.
Is your clan nearby?
We've been camped for weeks in the fields to the west. The war between the lions made passage through the dirt difficult. Damaged some of our arable. If you find the clan, tell Keeper How and I'll continue the hunt. and perhaps find a safer route through the plains.
I must be going.
Very well. Be safe.
We know what the dearth is for now. Come on. I know you want to. Morgan, please. Just be good. I don't remember where everything is now. Inside. The Elven Cliffs. Gale, I found Persuade the Library in Villa Morel. There are tales of hidden elf power in the Dales. I trust you with the task of unearthing this power. It could be a weapon in our fight for freedom. They say the key is the Durfallen in the writing on the stone. As I understand it, that is the elven name for the Exalted Plains. It is full of ruins. I know one of you by the river, west of where the armies are camped. A shrine to Solas. Start there. Sort August. A letter. My sweet Adorabella. Things have gotten worse since the last I wrote you. There is no end to the madness. Strange lights on the plains, soldiers torn limb by limb from limb. Some of the men think there is an elven curse on the land, but I'm gone and will put all this from my mind. If Celine wants to keep her throne, she could take up arms against her cousin, the demons, and whatever else. I would like to return home, darling, but I must disappoint you. I may no longer fight for the Empress, but I still fight for Olay. There is a rebel group gathering in the Emerald Grey Forest. People like me, tired, wanting a change. I met some of them. It feels right. There is something big planned. To take the Dales, to wipe out the old politics. I'm hopeful. I know you would be too. Wait for me, Benji. Mm.
Thank you for this, Inquisitor. We are not far from where my friend was summoned.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for a moment there. I would like to open this up, if you would. Let's see. I know you're here. Just remember where. Aha, right there. An ancient glyphs The revealed symbols show two ravens. One gripped a heart in its talons, the other a mirror.
This is part of a larger set.
Thank you, Solas. Okay, let's highlight that. Solas, where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh. I will probably walk over these parts like 1,000 more times.
One of the mages. Killed by arrows, it would seem.
Look at how the arrow's positioned. He was shot while running. I'd guess bandits.
These aren't mages. The bodies are burned, and these claw marks. No. No, no, no.
Yep.
My friend. Ah!
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting.
Let us ask them.
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
Word of advice. I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me. I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall
Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits.
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please!
I'll do everything I can to save your friend, Solas.
Thank you. We must hurry!
Perfect.
Tel Abalos en Asel Atalim. Mamilava Halani. Malasuladinadas. Magilani Midinan.
Manuvinen. Dareth Shara.
I heard what it said. It was right. You did help it.
Now? I must endure.
Let me know if I can help.
You already have. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked the summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
Damn them all. I need some time alone. I will meet you back at Skyhold.
Nothing like wrathing off a god. Sometimes I intervene, sometimes I just let the man grieve. And if that involves killing, so be it, I guess. Ah! Now, there's the elves. Okay. So let's go ahead. Cookies. Ethan.
Inquisitor.
One second, guys. You want peanut butter or the oatmeal? You want the oatmeal? Okay. You want your own? Well, I didn't touch it. I just opened it. There you go. Alright.
How are you, Solas?
It hurts. It always does. But I will survive.
Thank you for coming back.
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
The next time you have to mourn, you don't need to be alone.
It's been so long since I could trust someone.
I know.
I'll work on it. And thank you.
You're welcome. 19. Oh, we're here. I suppose so.
Apologies. Make Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit. Hey, I wanna throw mamas? Please? Thank you. Alright. I tried this before. And you wouldn't let me. Maybe they'll let me now.
From Haven's there is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Okay. Thank you. Let's continue on. Ooh, itch.
Nothing to report, sir.
Thank you. Carry on. Alright, so we're going down further. And to the right. No. Let's go ahead and do this first. Clear some of this area out. Die! Goodbye. Okay. Over there. I love how one person's fighting and you're all just standing there. Excuse me. Yeah. Carry on. I was just helping. Let's see. Remember how to get up here. Up. Ethan, did you lock my dogs up? Why don't you unlock them, please? And also, while you're doing that, please give them some food. You think you can do that? Oh, shit. No, let them out. You don't like being confined to one spot, do you? The dogs are the same. Sorry, guys. Doesn't sound too sicky today, does it? He's actually doing better now. And probably will be going to school tomorrow. Right, Bubba? Probably should have went to school today. Be fully honest. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. How far can I rotate this? I got that one. There we go. You, my friend, are in the way. Leave it open. Did you feed both of them? How much you give them? You gave them 2 cans, right? 1 can in each bowl. Okay. Ruined arches. The half-buried wall of the arches made for a unique camping spot. My guide informed me that it was once part of the ancient elven area, although nothing in history I've read mentioned anything of the sort on the plains. He also insisted on clambering up about the top of the blistering ruin after swearing he seen a royal elfroot plant growing out of the crevice. A Journal Through the Dales by Lord Horace Medford, Adventurer. Okay. Let's see what else I can remember. Don't you fall, don't you fall, don't. Ah! And we fell. A list to pack. Jewels, dresses, books of prayers that Sister Sabri gave me. Wine, leave the ones from 930, bad year. Mother's Grand Oak Armory. The standing mirrors. Will this fit in the cart? I worry. Ropes for lashing down. Excuse me. Everything in the toy chest. We have to keep the children quiet on the journey somehow. We'll find a way to make it fit. Blood-soaked Teddy. How sad. Alright. Okay. Well. What a blunder. Oh, let's see if I remember how to get up here. Oh, stop. Computer. And then the computer makes it difficult when it doesn't work, right? Let's see. I believe I gotta go all the way around, don't I? Let's see here. I believe it's... more. There we go. Really? Thanks a lot, game. That was very grand of you. Okay. Sure, I'm playing. Be alright. So far, so good, sir. Yeah, I'm not going up to get that. Alright. Sorry, I'm playing. Let's go ahead. Keep going. Well, if you wouldn't miss, you wouldn't have gotten hit. Scribbled message. Roswell, if you are arriving while I am out foraging, I left herbs you asked for in the cleft of the rock near camp. Get started on brewing and I'll see you for supper. Rabbit? Helen. Going hunting for rabbit. What do you think about that? Huh? Alright, good. Let's keep going. Really? Didn't I take care of you? For man's logbook. The yellow logbook contains records of the day-to-day running of a small silver mine. The most recent entries differ slightly from the ones that come before. 12 harvestmen yield 11 crates. D crew broke through a wall and found a hidden chamber. It looks like a tomb, gave order to seal it back up. 13 harvestmen yield 9 crates. D crew disobeyed instructions, led of D crew asking assistance of the two from A crew to dig deeper into tomb. Lost one. Gave order to seal the chamber again. Emphasized unlikelihood of a great riches within. 1214. Harvestmere. Yield 4 crates, all of D crew and A crew missing in sudden collapse. 15 Harvestmere. Yield 0. Panic over Elven curse. B and C crew inciting. 16 Harvestmere. Yield 0. New lowest record 2 days running. Men want to collapse the entire mine to prevent curse from escaping. Urging reason. Iron Bull, get your tushy out of my way. I'll collect this.
The Inquisition ended the war between the Mages and Templars. Mages and the Inquisition. States still fighting. The world is finally coming to its senses.
Solas. Here. And get that for me. And we go. Ancient Elven glyphs. The revealed symbols show that appears to be Dermothan, the Elven god of secrets, on the back of a large crow. Thank you, sir. And again, with this crap. I give up.
We're in this together.
Okay. So. We'll just walk this way. Oh. See? Blackwall got it. Seriously.
Where do you want to go? Now that the Mages and the Templars aren't trying to kill each other.
Back home if you like.
Somewhere new. Van Harel, the Dreadwolf. We're reading about you, Solas. There's precious little we know about Van Harel, for they say that he did not care for our people. Elganon and Mathel created the world as we know it. Andrel taught us the ways of the hunter. Silas and June gave us fire and crafting. But Pharrell kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. After the destruction of Arathon, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Fenrirel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. Probably hugging himself in pain, because, yeah, what we learned in Veilguard. Let's see, the legends say that before the fall of Arathon, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Harlem among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispers, the names of Gildadurin and the Durthashal and the Araners. For they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and maleficence. spite, and peasants. In ancient times, only Pharrell could walk without fear among both of our gods and the Forgotten Ones, for although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones know of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Pharrell tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the abyss for a time. They trusted Penrel, and they were all of them betrayed, and Pharrell sent them away so that they could never again walk among the people. From the tales of Fenrirel's triumph, as told by Gersherel, keeper of the Revrian clan of the Dalish elves. What am I taking? Thin scratches. The ancient tribes, elves, Celine loyalists, Gaspar's loyalists, too much war, too many dead, reality in the ribbon and shred, not just in the sky, but everywhere. The walls are brittle and crumbling. First the fourth, then the third, two, one. Here it comes, the clicking in my head box. Clickety click. What is that? Hello, are you there? Can anyone see this? Alright. Let's go ahead and do this.
Said much to me since, well, you know.
There is little to say. I assumed we were alike. We'd seen war, knew its terrible cost, but understood that it was necessary. But there was nothing necessary in what you did. You did not survive death and destruction. You sowed them to feed your own desires.
I know that. I see it every time I look in a mirror. I tried to make up for it.
By wearing another's skin. You ran away rather than face what you had done. You wasted your time.
That's pretty brutal, Solas, considering what you've done. And in Veilguard, you're not running away, you're facing it forward, yes. But however, you caused more hurt and pain. Love letter. Roses are red, pansies are yellow. How are you doing? Always from your fellow. Dear Valerie, I wrote that for you. I hope you like it. I'm in deep in the super's trail that territory, but I have kept out of sight one of my many talents. It's been hard, but the thought of you keeps me alive. I'll be home as soon as our Empress wins the day. Missing you, Emily. P.S. I know pansies aren't always yellow. I couldn't think of any other yellow flowers. The Silas, the Hearthkeeper. Silas the Hearthkeeper is seen as the sister of Andrul the Huntress. While Andrul loves to run with the creatures of the wild, Silas prefers to stay by her home tree, occupying herself with gentle art and song. It is Silas who gave us fire and taught us how to use it. It is Silas who showed us how to heal with herbs and with magic, and how to ease the passing of infants into this world. And again, it is Silas who showed us how to spin the fiber of plants into thread and rope. We owe so much to Silas, and that is why we sing to her when we kindle the fires and we put them out. This is why we sprinkle our arrowbells with a Silas fragrance tree moss, and ask that she protects them and all within, as told by Gersha, keeper of Renfin, of clan of the Dalish elves. The Elven Glyphs. Pascal. Augustine is on the trail of some elven mystery. If what I've heard is true, I don't want that pompous arse getting his hands on it. Think he's smug now, he's searching for runes. I know at least two, the ancient baths and the runes in Everence. You know the one, remember the mead. Get going, I'll send a messenger if I hear more. Jermaine?
Veilfire.
Ancient elven glyphs. The reveal symbols show a hawk and an air chasing the sun. If you would please, Solas. Let's see. Is this any better than what you got on, sir? It is not. Kind of thought so. Ring of Doubt. Under stealth would not attack. Okay. Sunder. Armor protection. There you go. Okay. Fine by me. That was the end of it, I believe. Pretty sure. Yeah. Make sure I'm not leaving anything unturned. Yeah. I was pretty sure, but I had a double look. Alright, so that's the exit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to save this. I'm going to check and see how the recording is, and if it's fairly good, then we'll see you in the next episode.